Very, very, very excited about this reaction that I'm about to do, this music reaction, and I'll tell you about it in a moment. So let's keep supporting musicians out there. Let's represent music appreciation. Let's like and comment to their songs. I'll tell you a little bit more about the song I'm about to do in a moment. So stay tuned as Tazzz reacts. All right. So I'm excited. There's a lot to unpack here. So this is a song that I'm very, very, very familiar with. However, I've never heard it performed by the musician, the vocalist I'm about to react to. So this is the rendition by Helene Fischer. I reacted to her for the first time not that long ago, and I was very impressed, and I loved her initial song for me to hear. So I wanted to give her more of a spotlight and to help, gain her more exposure and notoriety, at least in the United States. Because I don't know if she's big in the United States, but she's big in Germany and other places, I think. So this is a song called Never Enough. So a little nerd fact about Tazzz here. So the first time I heard Never Enough was on a movie that I saw, which I love, called The Greatest Showman, with Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron and Zendaya and some others I can't remember. But I love the movie itself. But I also love most of the songs on the soundtrack of the movie, and many of them I've repeated many times and sang them out loud and all that. So this is one of the songs, Never Enough. Now, Never Enough is originally sang um, by Lauren Allred. It's her song. But in the movie Greatest Showman, spoiler alert, there's someone else who sang the song. And it's funny, initially, when I saw the movie, I thought the person in the movie was singing the song like themselves, but they were singing it, um, and it was someone else. I think that's all known and everything. But nonetheless, the person who sang the song on the movie, she did that. Like, because her hand gestures, her becoming one with the song, sold the sizzle. I was so impressed. I still love that snippet and stuff like that. I still watch that snippet of her singing it from the show. But then I saw and heard the song performed by the actual singer Lauren Allred on her own little spotlight moment. She was at some type of venue and she was singing the song. So it was just beautiful and it was magnificent. So now, fast forward and everything and a little bit about that. I'm now hearing this song again performed by someone else. So this is going to be a treat because I've only heard it sang um, in the voice of Lauren Allred. So yeah, so this is live at the Von Rausch, live at the Die Arena tour. This is on Helene Fischer's YouTube channel. Please make sure you support her and like and comment. Just imagine if it was you. Would you like to support? So let me get right into this because I'm excited. I love this song. It means a lot to me. It just gives me wonderful feelings. Um, so yeah, and I'll commentate a little bit later. I do not pause my music reactions, so because I like to get immersed into a song. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere. And hold your horses as Tazzz reacts.
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You said of a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough. Never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough for me, for me, for me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is such a beautiful song. This is such a beautiful song. Oh, and I couldn't help it either. Like, I don't hold back. Like, if a song moves me, it moves me. As I mentioned to you, this song means so much to me. So, excuse me, I was getting into the song. I was silently karaokeing half the damn song, and then I had to compose myself because I wanted to give full focal attention to Helene. So she did a great job. Like, she did a great job. Like, I was a little bit scared because I'm like, if somebody's gonna mess with my damn song that means a lot to me, I was like, they better bring it. But I remembered the first time I heard Helene, I was very, very impressed and I loved her voice. And she did it again. She gave that song the tenderness, the yearning, the feeling, the desire, the intensity that it deserved. I love that. I also love her setting. That looked familiar. That might be the same venue, tell me, as the first song that I reacted to with her. The only difference is the first song she had, I think it was her husband at the time in it, and they were doing like the aerial things. But yeah, that falling water and that outfit she had on looked familiar, so it might actually be the same venue. Let me know. I didn't realize that. Until it started playing because I didn't watch the video. Um, but that was just beautiful. So the song is it's actually kind of like a sad song, even though it's so beautiful to hear it. It just is so emotive. It's like a person has this fame, a person has these accolades, a person has these achievements, but it does not matter how many achievements and accolades they have. They still want that desire for love, for companionship, for something that's tangible. You know, you can't necessarily hold an achievement. I mean, yeah, you might get a physical award, you can hold it in its hand, but it's just a materialistic object. Or you might have other accolades that don't give awards, it's achievements, and that's well and good. You might appreciate and respect and be honored by that, but that's not tangible. The tangible of having someone in your arms or being in love or having some type of relationship, it's showing that It's more than that. Like the lyrics say, like all that, a million spotlights and all these gold and everything like that is just never enough. It's never enough because you need something more. And that can relate to a lot of like, since this is a music reaction, that can relate to a lot of musicians. You know, they're on the road all the time. They have this fame. They have a fan base. Their fans love them. They love their music. They love performing, but maybe they don't have the time to commit to a relationship. So like they can even say it's never enough. Like I want more. Or let's say you're not famous or in type of stardom. Let's say you have a very busy, involving type of job. Let's say that your job, you're 60, 80 hours a week, and or you're a traveling person, you constantly are on the go, and you may have all these achievements and may have done so much for the community and stuff like that, but you still don't have that one extra something that you really want and desire. And it's just never enough. So it's a very relatable song. It's something that many of us can attest to. Raise your hands or say down in the comments if you can understand this song, if you can relate to this song. Let us know if you want to something in your life that's a perfect example. Well, it must be a fantastic trying to contact me. Let us know if it's something you can relate to yourself, where it's never enough. You're achieving something. You want that relationship, that friendship, that tangible thing that you just haven't received yet. And it's something that's greater than all the accolades you've received so far. Um, yeah, so Helene, you did an amazing job. Thank you for giving this song life, and thank you for giving this song the the respect and the emotions that it deserves. I adore you. I know you're really big in your country, and I think some other countries, but nonetheless, let's hopefully this channel helps and give you more exposure and notoriety, because I never heard of you myself until the first time I reacted to you. So I'm sure I'm not the only one. More people need to hear about you. So yeah, so this is the part of the show where I always do a thumbs up pass if I like a song, thumbs down ass if I don't like a song. If you were paying attention, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. You did an amazing job. For my viewers, though, if you've never seen the movie The Greatest Showman, I do highly encourage you to suggest you watch it. It is a great overall movie, but the soundtrack is like one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. The songs are so meaningful and triumphant and really get you moving and grooving. So at least listen to the soundtrack if you don't want to watch the movie, but I recommend both, okay? That being said, if you want to see the first song that I reacted to from Helene Fischer, then I want you to check out right there. Take it easy and keep it breezy.